So the king sent for the old man's father. He was found and brought before the king. He came walking with one crutch. The king showed him the grain, and the old peasant, who was still able to see, took a good look at it. And the king asked him, "Can you not tell us, old man, where corn like this used to grow? Have you ever bought any like it or sown any in your fields?" Though the old man was rather hard of hearing, he could still hear better than his son had done. So at the king's order, his servant brought the first old man's father. This older man was better than his son in hearing, and he could see well. Though his hearing had weakened with age and he needed help of one crutch to walk, means his health was better than his son. Let's see the next paragraph, what he replied to the king's question about the grain. "No," he said, "I never sowed nor reaped any grain like this in my field. As to buying, I never bought any, for in my time money was not yet in use. Everyone grew his own corn, and when there was any need, we shared with one another. I do not know where corn like this grew. Ours was larger and yielded more flour than present day grain. But I never saw any like this. I have, however, heard my father say that in his time the grain grew larger and yielded more flour than ours. You had better ask him." So this older man also refused that he had seen such a big grain in his time. The size of grain in his time was larger than present time and yielded more flour than now. He also suggested the king to call his father and had better ask him. He might be knowing about it, as he heard his father say that in his time the grain grew larger and yielded more flour than now.